Hello again everybody, and another little Sunday night short. Got a few little things to show you, so I'm going to grab the camera first and we'll have a look at my press. This is my Clark 10-ton press, which is the full height floor standing version of the one that Double Boost John has just acquired a frame for. So you can see the cross piece that he's missing. But I just thought I'd show you that I rearranged the pump on this. This bracket and the cylinder normally bolt on the side. You've got some mounting holes down here, but there's such a length to the cylinder that it stands a very long way out from the wall. So where did the guy go? Oh yeah, I drilled a couple of holes under there and just bolted the platform up, and that works really nicely in that configuration. So this is the standard arrangement that John was talking about, with the pressure gauge on top, and this is the hole that John retapped, and this one's got a dry brake fitting, and I can just unscrew this and take the power pack, and I could use it on another ram. If you look up the rams by their part number, they're surprisingly cheap. I think I priced this ram at about £35. The pumps are a bit more, but certainly once you've got one pump, you could get hold of additional rams to build into pipe benders or body straighteners, whatever. In fact, I think I'm right in saying you can actually buy this without the cylinder and then use the body straightening kit to power it up. And there's the plates, which I got, which are cast steel, I believe, and I cleaned them up on the mill, and both sides of the bridge piece, because it was a little off square, but great tool to have around. Very pleased with that. I've actually moved things around in the workshop, and I've moved my big cast iron bench over to the other side, and the lighting's a bit different over here, and I was getting some glare off it, so I've got a little bit of foam rubber just to lay stuff out on. John was also sent a file, a bastard cut file, and those who've seen John's stuff will know the joke about a bastard file. And I thought I would bring out some of my files that perhaps people haven't seen. And I've got here a couple of mill cut files, which I inherited from my grandfather, who was a tool maker. In fact, he was involved with making paper folding machines, and I didn't get very much of his tooling, just bits and pieces. He died when I was about 4 years old. You don't see this style of file that often, so when I came across this, I mean, it's a no-name file from somewhere, but the style of cut, it's got a little chip breaker in there as well. So I grabbed that, must get myself a handle for it. And these particularly work well on aluminium, and you can see this one's got a certain amount jammed in the teeth there, and particularly working the edges of sheet metal, you get a shearing action on, and it does a lovely job of cleaning the edge up. And the other one I've got here is a dead smooth file, which has got, I mean that's the safe edge, and you know, you can almost, hard to tell, certainly from the viewfinder, it's hard to tell the difference between the cutting edges and the safe edges. And I use this particularly when draw filing, fine stuff. This one's got a bit of aluminium pinning in it, and I probably need to do a caustic soak to dissolve that out. And again, I think I probably inherited this, and I completed the repair on the Marini clutch hub. I didn't get this on camera. I was didn't really feel like filming in it. I was having a bit of an off evening, but I made the stud with the M7 threads. I did those with a die, and then the other end has been peened in place and filed down. These gouges are from a previous attempted repair. They had welded or attempted to weld the stud in, and this is a hard cast iron, or it's certainly a cast ferrous material of some kind, and you know, the edges of the weld material were a real pain to get rid of, and they'd obviously, I don't know, Dremel tool or air tool or whatever, and put some gouges in there. But you know, they're all low areas. This area around here, you can just see the edge line there is where the clutch thrust washer runs, and you know, having a low spot in there isn't going to really affect it. So yeah, that's going to be about it for this evening. Just wanted to keep chucking some stuff out for you guys. I'll probably throw in a little bit about the latest motorcycle I picked up today, and hopefully there's going to be some more interesting projects getting done and filmed. Well, there's loads of projects. It's the ones I can get around to, and I'll see everybody next time. I came home today with my new toy. It's a Yamaha GTS 1000 of 1995 vintage. As you can see, the unique feature of this machine is the single-sided swing arm hub center steer. It's at least 70 kilos heavier than anything I've owned before, but handles well. The low-speed handling and even the high-speed handling is taking a little bit of adaptation to. It's not a problem, it's just getting used to the way it feels, getting the same confidence that I have with the Marinis. But it's the first big bike I've actually really enjoyed riding. Actually did most of it in lanes at low speed. Step in front of a car. Had to do a diversion around a problem on the M1. There's a complete set of luggage with it. I've only put the top box on for now. And perhaps if the weather isn't too horrible tomorrow, I'll ride it to work. But overall, pretty pleased.